Let me just get a better countdown thing on here, see if you can see it. Let's see. That way nobody asks. Alright, so who's ready for all the announcements we hope to see but won't see? But I do feel like this Nintendo Direct, there's just so many things Nintendo is rumored to be working on. And things that we eventually expect, right? Could you imagine if we got a new 3D Mario and a Ocarina of Time remake in the same Nintendo Direct? I don't think they'd let us eat that well. I think it would be one or the other. Higher video quality. Whatever you got. It could be from their preview image. Might look blurry. May not be the highest quality. Yeah, I think we're long overdue for the 3D Mario trailer. You want something new, no remakes or remasters? Well, I've got good news for you, Vanessa. The first thing that has been announced is Final Fantasy X 10-2 HD Remaster is now on Switch 2, so it's a good way to start. This is essentially Nintendo's E3, yep. The show is 50 minutes. The Treehouse is 90. Depending on what games they plan on showing at the Treehouse, we may or may not watch that whole thing. Because, you know, they could be talking about some crap nobody cares about. You know how Nintendo is with their games. I think an Ocarina of Time remake is coming. They've done it already with the 3D version, 3DS version. But I do feel like there is an Ocarina remake coming. I think a lot of people are getting fatigued of the Breath of the Wild formula as well. I think some people are really hoping for a more classic style Zelda. So besides the big two, the one that I always ask for every single year and we never get it is a new wave race. It's the big one for me. A lot of other people ask for F-Zero. I'd take wave race over F-Zero. I do feel like a new F-Zero might still be possible considering what they do at F-Zero 99. We saw Klonoa Reverie Collection shown at Nintendo Direct. What was it, 2 years ago at this point? 3 years? I don't even... Time just goes so fast. So if we're going to see a new Klonoa, that is my bold prediction, by the way. We're going to see a new Klonoa here. And my reasoning for that is, despite it being digital, I do think it's sold fairly decently across all the platforms and, you know, physically outside of America. But I follow the Bandai Namco account, or at least they get recommended to me on my feed on X, and they just drip feed these weird little posts, you know, here and there. They're just like, oh, who loves Klonoa? I'm like, what the heck are they doing? You know, I'm paraphrasing here, but you don't just make a post about Klonoa for no reason. So I really feel like we could see something. Maybe not this direct, but it's coming by the end of the year, I think. But that's the thing I'd want to see most, more than anything. You can take your damn Ocarina of Time remakes and 3D Marios and save them for next time. I'd rather have a new Klonoa announcement. Because we still, for people that are unaware, we have not had a new, like, real Klonoa game since the PS2. So it's kind of overdue. I don't count the remakes or the re-releases, the Reverie Collection. That's still the first two games. Klonoa on Wii, it's still Klonoa 1. The handheld games, that ain't my Klonoa. We're talking like, let's get an actual console Klonoa game. A proper Paper Mario game would be very hype. What's up? Good morning, Overbit. I also would be completely okay with an actual return to form, turn-based Paper Mario game. That isn't a puzzle game. That would be nice. Enough with this overcomplicating the combat system. But you know they're not gonna... Nintendo always has to be some crazy gimmick. And that's their latest thing with Paper Mario, is how crazy can we take the combat in this game. I'd actually be okay if they just remade the first Paper Mario at this point. ARMS 2? I don't know about that one. Was ARMS actually successful? It's been 4 years since the collection. Jeez. See, now that's good timing, right? It takes about 3 to 4 years to make a game like that. So if they started work not too long after, and there it is, there's the omen right there. Overbit's resub just triggered the Klonoa notification, so if that's a sign that we needed. 4 years is enough time to be ready to release a Klonoa game. I also feel, well, maybe not, because we kind of just got one within the series, but a new Lost in Blue, like an actual Lost in Blue game, not that Survival Kids crap that we got on the Switch 2 launch. But if that same team is the one that's handling Lost in Blue, then there's no hope for that series. I also wish Nintendo Directs weren't so early. Yes, I agree. Do you think I want to have to roll out of bed and start streaming? No, but Nintendo's the only one I would do it. Well, honestly, Nintendo and PlayStation and Xbox. It's like the only thing I would do a stream this early for. Unless it's just like an indie direct, then I don't bother with that. Well, I always wake up at this time too. But do you think I want to stream the second I wake up? Not really. Klonoa is on sale right now with a decent amount of Bandai stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a good sign. More Duskblood. I think we're kind of overdue for some gameplay of Duskbloods. That would not surprise me. How's the gym going? It's going alright. I'm on the tail end of a chest cartilage injury, which is finally like getting to the point where I can start doing pushing and pulling exercises again. But it's going well. Do I have any Bubsy merch other than the thing in the back? There's very little Bubsy merchandise. There's a Bubsy plush, but it's so incredibly rare that I was never able to get it. Hello, Demon Souls. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze Definitive Edition Nintendo Switch 2 version. HD edition. Yeah, let's just hope that's not here, because I think a lot of people just want to see new games. Let's see some new stuff, not just like re-releases of games on the Switch 2. Yeah, see, Footsvogel knows exactly what I'm talking. So you've had it, Footsvogel. Yeah, so you know what I went through with that. And you gotta take it slow. You can't go fast with that. Well, there's new Bubsy merch, but to me I don't usually count that stuff. A lot of times it's made by limited run games too, so it's like, eh. I'm talking old school Bubsy stuff. Biggest hope for the Direct, a new wave race. Alright, we got Nintendo's countdown. I'm gonna turn my music off. I asked for it every single Direct for years and years and years. You know how Nintendo is, they let these IPs lay dormant for decades. And then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we remembered about Wave Race. If Rhythm Heaven can still come back, I believe in Wave Race. Yeah, but every 2 weeks or so, oh my goodness. So for you, it's just like, oh, another day, another painful rib chest day. New Kuro-Kurin game? Wow, that would be a shocker. We did have the last one on the GameCube, right? I don't remember if there was ever another release of that afterwards. Switch 2 version of Smash Ultimate. Nintendo knows how much money is in Smash Brothers releases, so anything's possible with that. What's for breakfast? I'm just having a yogurt right now. I don't have time to make a normal breakfast. I'll have to eat after the Direct is over. Are we actually hoping that the new Mario is an Odyssey 2, though? Or do we hope it's something completely new? Sounds good, Matthew. I just worry that if it's something completely new, it's going to be super gimmicky. Oh, hold on, I gotta hide the timer. That thing. Thanks, Tyler. Thank you for the Prime sub. I'd say the most likely thing that we will probably see is the Ocarina of Time remake, though. It's the anniversary this year. It's been heavily rumored. It feels most likely. It says probably. I know it like feels risky to say it, but it feels like the safest bet. When the Waves announced it? No, we won't get a date for that yet. And yes, you will if they announce an Ocarina of Time remake, I would almost count on them being... I don't think they'd go as bold as to release like an all-gold console, but they will absolutely do some kind of bundle. How could they not? I just hope There were some rumors that they're gonna break the game into 2 games like they did with Final Fantasy VII Remake, where the first game is like young Link and then the second game is adult Link. Ooh man, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Yeah, that would be weird. But I just really hope. What was that? What was the trailer? I forget the year where it was like a realistic looking Zelda. It was a really old trailer. And we saw it and we were like, oh my god, this looks incredible. And then we never got that Zelda. You know what I'm talking about. It looked like hyper realistic at the time. What E3 was that? Space World 1, probably. Some crazy trailer. It was just like a tech demo, but at the time we didn't know it was a tech demo. The Wii U Zelda tech demo. Yeah, that sounds about right. I want a Zelda like that. Yeah, where Link was fighting Ganon. You know what would be really funny? What would be a really Nintendo thing to do? This little splash screen, countdown-like screen. They should turn this into a game. Start the direct and like, boom, it's a puzzle game. It is oddly satisfying to watch this, though. I doubt you'll see any Veronica gameplay. Silent Hill F port. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's possible. They'll probably be like, yeah, Silent Hill F coming to Switch too. I wouldn't expect any extended look at those, though. How much did I sleep? I just got under 6 hours sleep. Which is not the greatest, but it's better than how bad it could have been. I don't think it's been long enough for another Animal Crossing. They did do that random update on it not that long ago, but I don't know. Maybe some kind of DLC thing? But not a brand new game. Hello, Illis phone. It's going alright, thank you. Yeah, they did a Switch 2 update, which means DLC is possible. Mario Kart World DLC extravaganza. Yeah, I'm ready to just move on past Mario Kart at this point. I think a lot of people are. Mario Kart World. I don't think any amount of DLC would bring me back to it. What's another racing game besides Wave Race and F-Zero? Are there any that we're forgetting about that they can surprise us with? Wave Race and F-Zero are the big ones, of course. Nothing first party that I can remember. You wouldn't see Diddy Kong. New Excite game. It has been a while since we had an Excite game. And that could be kind of cool with the HD Rumble. I was a big fan of Excite Truck. I actually preferred Excite Truck over Excite Bots, but I know that's not a popular opinion. A new Lego racing game. That feels like a Nintendo Switch kind of thing to do, doesn't it? Wouldn't be exclusive though, probably. What about platformers? New Wario game? New Wario Land game? I feel like that would be one of the more likely ones if they were to bring it back, a new dormant series. I have not played Moon Remix yet, no. A new Captain Toad puzzle game? Oh, please, no. No, please, don't waste an announcement on that. But sadly, that is probably decently likely due to the freaking movies. Anything else Nintendo plot? Chibi Robo. That's a big one everybody wishes for. I should look up, find a list. I'm sure there's some we're forgetting about. Thanks, Tokyo Tiger. Thank you for that resub. I would anticipate it coming out the end of this year. Holiday this year. Because, you know, we got the new movie coming out early next year. Alright, let's see. Earthbound. It's so funny how everybody's just like so desensitized. Nobody even mentions Earthbound anymore. That would be the... they would never announce Earthbound here. That's just too much for one Nintendo Direct. I feel like they'd save that. Star Fox, but that's back. Kid Icarus? Yeah. Actually, Kid Icarus would be pretty crazy. It would probably be a Kid Icarus Uprising Definitive Edition, Switch 2 Edition remake, though. Wario Land, last one was Wario Land Shake It on the Wii. We're definitely kind of overdue for that. Chibi Robo, last one. Chibi Robo Ziplash on the 3DS. Custom Robo, wow. I don't think that's what anybody was thinking of. Let's see what else we got here. The Legendary Starfy. 1080 Snowboarding. Punch Out. What is this one? Oh, Mario Baseball. But that's... I think that's just like a generic logo they're using here. Golden Sun, yeah, I don't know about that. Rhythm Heaven, that's back. Wario Land, Star Fox. I'm just looking at this random image where it's just like showing you the most requested games to come back. Some of them actually came back. Let's see. Oh, Endless Ocean, but we got that. I don't think we're going to ever see another Endless Ocean game, by the way. Let's see. Something Game & Watch. Pushmo, Elite Beat Agents. Nintendogs, please no. Pilot Wings, that feels... I don't know if we'd see any Pilot Wings. Big Brain Academy, oh goodness, I don't think we're going down that route. Nintendo Land. That's more of a console launch kind of thing. Battalion Wars. I feel New Klonoa is most likely for like a third party showing here. A complete Game & Watch collection. Yeah, that'll be fun. You hope the next console's not a portable cell phone? Well, I hate to tell you. I think you better get very used to Nintendo being a handheld console hybrid. Unfortunately. I would love to see it go back to just being a home dockable console, but because then they won't be as restricted by power. But it is what it is. They know where the money's at. Let's see, here's another image. Let me see what's on this one. Pretty much all the same stuff we've seen already. Please, no Splatoon. Actually, Kid Icarus would be kind of cool. Yeah, that would be a cool comeback. The mission with the 3 houses. I am about... Let's see, there's 30 levels. I got to level like 21. So there's 9 more levels and a few more missions in Carmageddon. Just checking these different images. So this one has Paper Mario on it. This one also has arms on it. Yeah, oh, Dr. Mario. That's an interesting one. That would be a fun new release. Mainline Kirby. We had Forgotten Land. I think it's way too soon for a Kirby game. I'm gonna ask AI what it thinks about like what the most obscure comeback series announcement's gonna be. Let's see. I still think 4 years is too soon for another Kirby game. Alright, so it's saying... I like these answers already. Star Tropics. Yeah, good luck with that one. Hotel Dusk. I think a lot of people would be happy to see that. That would be surprising. But it does bring up a good point. It says another Code got a Switch remake, so... You never freaking know. Custom Robo, which would be a really good Switch 2 online game. Sin and Punishment. That would be a shocker. See that, Footsvogel? It's saying Kururin. They are saying Kururin. Could get announced. Dylan's Rolling Western. I never played that on 3DS. Electroplankton, or an art-style bit generation game. I think they're kind of done with that. Mole Mania, a Miyamoto-designed Game Boy puzzle game. Or For the Frog, the Bell Tolls, a Japan-only Zelda-like. Yeah, let's not get crazy here. That's definitely a deep cut prediction. And then this is what it says are strong contenders, beloved but long dead. So this is a little outdated because it's saying Rhythm Heaven, which already got announced. Chibi Robo, Punch Out, Golden Sun, Kid Icarus, Earthbound, Wario Land, and 1080 Snowboarding or Wave Race. Other notable deep cut recommendations: Pilot Wings, Steel Diver, Pushmo, Fossil Fighters, which I forget is like something Nintendo did, Style Savvy, Big Brain Academy, Balloon Fight, and Cruisin'. We already got a new... We're not getting another Cruisin'. I'm pretty sure Cruisin's done. That last game bombed, I'm pretty sure. Single player game oddities like Eternal Darkness, Disaster, Day of Crisis, or The Wonderful 101. Yeah, that ain't happening. Pretty sure Wonderful 101 is done with. A new disaster game would be kind of crazy. Let me ask it about third party. What the hell? Oh. Alright, they're giving us an early... I thought it was starting. I'm like, wow, time goes fast. Use mouse controls to design and decorate intuitively. Alright, so for third party, it's saying Hamtaro. There were some of you saying Hamtaro. Hamtaro. Massive nostalgia push right now with the fan campaigns for ports and remasters. Katamari Damacy, which we just got the new game, so... Eternal Darkness. My God, they're totally trying to. That's gonna cause problems on the stream. Eternal Darkness. I really hope we don't see it. I hate to say it. I just let it sleep in darkness. I don't want another one of those. Use your resources somewhere else. Custom Robo, Shadow of the Damned, or No More Heroes. Nah, that's not it. Arc the Lad. That's random. Chibi Robo, Strong Deep Cut Contenders, Kingdom Hearts. Well, if we didn't get Kingdom Hearts at the other presentations, we can get into here. Persona, Trails of Series, Castlevania, Silent Hill. They're just throwing out random stuff now. Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. I feel like it's like outdated with some of these things it's recommending. Alright, we safe? Alright, we're pretty safe. That song for sure will be like, oh, what's that? You want 50 copyright strikes on your YouTube video? Probably already got me just for 5 seconds playing. Expedition 33. Huh. I can see that. Rhythm action oddities like a new Parappa the Rapper, Jam Relami, or Guitar Man. I doubt it, but that would be nice. Guitar Man getting a Switch port.
Listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere.
Fighting game collections like Street Fighter, Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
Let's go over some updates to the service.
And that's pretty much all it's recommending.
Nintendo Music can now be accessed on web browsers, so you can listen on your computer. A larger screen,
or we can just go on YouTube and listen to the music there. Thank you, Nintendo.
You're interested in.
Oh, crying out loud. It's alright if they play music, but it can't just, like, be music. It's gotta have talking in the background or something to blot it out. It's so weird that there's a Nintendo Music app. It feels so unnecessary. They should totally just start releasing physical soundtracks for their music again. Is Fire Emblem on that list? I don't think it said anything about Fire Emblem. I guess that's just such a obvious one that will eventually come. It's not like a surprise. That's true, yeah. This is a way to get all the streamers. It's like, all right, time to steal all their revenue from all the streamers. We just hit them with the freaking Nintendo Music app at the start of their stream. We'll get them. Fire Emblem probably at the Treehouse event. I haven't played Fire Emblem in so long. I secretly hope we see nothing Fire Emblem. That way they don't waste time showing Fire Emblem stuff at the Treehouse. But that's me. Just like you hope they don't waste time with Klonoa, well, guess what? I hope we don't waste time with Fire Emblem. Alright, we good? We done with the music advertisement?
Come all. Here's what's sprouting in the Flower Kingdom.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Bella Park. Titles just get longer and longer for games these days. I still haven't played Mario Wonder. I think it came out, if I remember right, it released in October, didn't it? That was probably why I never originally played it. Or I was just busy playing other stuff. I get way less excited for side-scrolling Mario games compared to actual 3D Mario games. Please never hire this commentator again.
So much more to experience. So what are you waiting for? The Super Mario Bros. Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition Edition plus Meet Up in Belleville Park game is available now on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Super Mario Bros. Wonder on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack. 3 amiibo figures from Super Mario Bros. Wonder are also
Raking that
available
money.
now.
You wish they would put all that extra text on the Switch version games? You mean on the bottom? Or you mean all the needless, like, title fluffage?
Samus, I've been waiting for this.
Pokemon Champion Switch 2. I'm not sure we're going to see something Pokemon. Pokopia just seems too recent. Didn't this game flop big time? I guess that would explain why Nintendo's still trying to advertise it. Pretty sure this sold poorly. I think they were charging $70 for this game, right? That's probably why.
Okay, let's go.
See, here's them reminding you that we just got a Kirby game. Yeah, there's no way you're getting a new Kirby game. It is a racing game, it's not a platformer, but still, there's no chance. They wouldn't release Kirby that fast back to back. Man, they are really advertising some decently old games, huh? I thought this was a great game. I especially like that mode, the top-down racing mode. That was great. City Trial was probably my least favorite mode. It was just like too chaotic. Even after I understood it, it was still just like, I'd just rather play the normal racing modes. Very cinematic game though, it was fun.
Back at it again on Yumian Island. Well, look who it is. Crystal seems to be everywhere these days. The hustle never stops. But what's she spending her money on? All right. Work it. I give up. Ever since Angie's misadventures and
That's definitely the most hilarious thing I've seen with this game is how what you type the characters say.
part-time cheerleader and full-time friend.
There's definitely a reason they didn't want you to be able to capture like in-game screenshots and stuff with this game, but people just take a screenshot with their phone.
Sure, you do you. She understands that sometimes you need to be with nature. Share quality time, goofing off with friends. Who is this guy?
The secondhand embarrassment is strong.
Would you make me something?
Or even explore your creative side.
One sec. Do you like it?
Wow.
Done.
Yeah, I dodged the hype for this game when it launched.
Crystal never clocks out from being a pal.
I guess now I'll never know if I'm gonna enjoy Tomodachi Life.
Back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it. That's a good doggy. Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
Killer Instinct 1 and 2 on Switch with online multiplayer.
Please come again.
Heck, I'd say let's Relation and let's get that one that was on Xbox onto Switch as well. Yeah, poor people on the West Coast. 7 a.m. Good morning, Dan. The things we do for Nintendo, right? Well, it's nothing new for them if they're spamming Deltarune in the Nintendo chat. They probably do that every day, 24/7. Those Deltarune fans are something. What do they start with? There's no way they start with Zelda. One of those has got to be for the ends. M, you might get Duskbloods. Alright, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. One last push to get people in here right before it begins.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Well, thank you.
Please, take a look at this.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Hello. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and
Well,
I'm known for my
it's
rhythm
really
and
good to
rhythm
remind
before.
people that a new Rhythm Heaven's coming out, because I want this game to be
I'm
huge.
here today to help show you the Rhythm
So we
Heaven
get
groove
more
game.
Rhythm Heaven. Very excited for this, by the way. You all should be as well if you've never played Rhythm Heaven. Believe me, it's way more fun when you play it.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
I'm actually really glad they're leading with this. Get the most eyes on it.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button.
I know it
That's
looks
all there
simple,
is
but
to
trust
it.
me, it's
But
so good.
It's not always the same rhythm.
Thank you, Tofu. Thank you
Listen
for the
carefully
membership
to
for
the
20
beat.
months.
Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel
Yeah, if you like WarioWare games, this is like a must-get.
2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
This is
And
day
as
one
you
for
play
sure.
Through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
Hope they don't spoil all the
The
songs.
kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician.
I can't lose.
Some
Use
roguelike?
the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters.
Wow.
Cast a fire spell with B.A. B.A. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove
My
on
God, this
and
is gonna be
tip
so hard to
scales
stream.
victory.
I'm gonna have to be like so focused with that.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
No.
Dan, Emily, Leo,
Online
Sarah.
multiplayer? Better not be local
We're
Nintendo,
under
I
attack.
swear.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Or aim
That's
for
Nintendo
3
for
o'clock
you.
on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
Alright, well,
There are over 30
1% of the
cooperative
people
and
that buy this
competitive
game are going to be
games
able to play these.
Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven
Yeah,
Groove
good
hits
luck
the Nintendo
convincing
Switch
3
system
friends to play
July
Rhythm Heaven
2nd.
Groove with you. Good luck.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
It's like, what are we living in a fantasy land?
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Wait, Rhythm Heaven is not getting a Switch 2 version? Are we serious? Because he did say this is coming to Switch, not Switch 2.
Master the way of the
Have we not
sword.
been paying attention to that?
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
I still gotta try this demo to see if I like it or not.
Has been overrun by monsters known as
It's just a
Genma.
Switch 1 game? Wow.
Miyamoto Musashi must
That's
prove
something.
himself beyond
I didn't know
measure.
that. I guess so that in a couple years they could sell us the Rhythm Heaven Groove Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 edition,
Deflect,
when that comes out for $10 more.
and the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls
Wow,
to
look at that.
intuitively slay Genma.
I'm sure nobody will play the game like that.
Intertwine. Will you cut down those that stand in your way?
I'm using motion controls.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
It's kind of a
September
cool Wii
25th.
flashback, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Pre-orders begin later today
Get a little waggle
on
action.
Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, is
Oh.
heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, actually, that's kind of...
You are the Arisen.
I might actually get
Hero
that.
burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan.
I was kind of
Seek
into
out
Dragon's
spoils,
Dogma 2.
Then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor,
Oh.
or skills.
So that wasn't a thing, huh?
Arms at the
I don't
ready
remember
to
that in the
take down
original.
powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a
Having
man
online would be cool.
skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your
As long as the
playstyle.
frame rate is
Plus,
60.
You can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale.
That frame rate
of
ain't
your
looking
own.
good.
What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo
What a terrible
Switch
launch
2,
day.
October 9th.
There's so much coming out at the beginning of October.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games.
Still not fixed on
Earth has been
PC.
driven
Yeah.
to the brink of annihilation by
Oh, wow.
mysterious life forms called the Nativa.
Stellar Blade to the Switch.
Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the
Gotta
planet.
spread the physics to all the consoles.
Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike.
Now you guys got no excuse.
Defeat enemies to acquire
Time to
new
play it.
skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save
Yeah,
humanity and
give her a
reclaim
Peach
Earth
outfit.
for humankind?
Mario outfit.
Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy.
All right.
There are many
They showed us this
interstellar
not that long
areas
ago.
to explore. Melt ice to make a path.
It's another one of those friend
Activate
slop co-op
devices in time
games.
with the beat.
You have to play with another person. Just so you're
Escape
aware.
from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders
I just
begin
feel like
later today
you
on
stunt your
Nintendo eShop.
game's ability to sell when you
Journey
make a
through
game
the
like
Glade
that.
of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride
Yeah,
dragons
wake me up when we get a
across
proper
realms.
3D Rayman game
Dive
again.
into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold. launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk.
More friend swap.
Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure.
Nope.
Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty old game. But I guess it's getting ported to Switch for the first time.
As you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Yeah, don't get us wrong. If you have friends, it's probably a fantastic game. But most of us don't want to have to play with 3 other people and talk at the same time. It's like we're past those days.
You can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset. Dance the night away.
Oh, they still haven't released this game? I guess just the first time I remember seeing it was a while ago.
Into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play.
Oh, well, that's cool.
After all, spending quality
Wasn't expecting
time
that for a Switch game.
is the best part of a
Oh, there's definitely an audience for it.
Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2.
That's why they keep making these games. That's like the rage these days with the younger crowd, or these online games, co-op games.
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew.
It looks like one of those like games you'd see on the eShop and the PSN store for like $4.99. One of those really cheap simulator games. Yeah, that looks terrible.
To your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients.
It's pretty much just one of those really cheap mobile-looking games with a one-piece skin.
Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior.
I like how they said in-game money.
Attract even more customers.
That's a little concerning. Is this a game that's going to have microtransactions?
Characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet. Sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
Kairosoft.
Switch
Yep,
systems
Kairosoft is the one that puts out all their games look exactly like that. All right, come on, Nintendo. Let's see some big things here, some surprises.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea.
Yeah, thanks Pokopia for making all the Ditto cards really expensive for
By using the new
vintage
move
Ditto
guide,
stuff.
You can enjoy
Appreciate it.
life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new
Yeah,
town,
you ain't gonna
Lovely
convince us that you
Basin.
didn't already have that done
There
when the
you'll
game
find
launched.
new furniture, new outfits.
Let's just release it a
and
month or
new
two later and
friends.
pretend that we worked on it and we gotta charge
The
money.
Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Just think about this. They're having a treehouse, right?
Bubbly Basin
They're not gonna do a
launches
treehouse
this
for stuff
August.
that's old
Part
and
2
well, I mean they
Part
could.
3 will launch at a
Rhythm
later
Heaven
date.
will definitely be there
Look out for
for
more
sure.
details in the future.
But they're gonna spend 90 minutes at the treehouse event, right? Like there's something coming here. Believe me, we gotta be patient. They ain't doing treehouse with anything they've shown here besides Rhythm Heaven. Steel Diver's back. Damn.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
So it's going to be like the Rise Son of Rome multiplayer?
The story revolves around four heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you
My sights are set as well.
As they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
So this is probably not going to be a traditional Fire Emblem.
Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
Or is it? Definitely not. 4 characters.
How you spend your free time is up to you.
Interesting.
Combat
there
takes
it
the
is.
form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strength on the battlefield.
Yeah, I was almost interested until I saw it's going to be another 80-hour Fire Emblem game.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
I was thinking for a moment like a more action-oriented roguelike style would have been interesting.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
Yeah, turn-based JRPG set in Fire Emblem, that would have been interesting.
Look upon the
Something a little different, you know?
Who will route you here
Did you miss anything
and
good?
guide the living to salvation.
Outside of the new F-Zero game? Not really.
To upheave the world. Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Alright, please. Oh man, they're probably going to do that in the treehouse, aren't they?
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagdan Collection, that launches the same day. Please look forward to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Yes, please.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Ninjala? Why does that sound so familiar?
Breaking a forbidden seal.
Wasn't that like a 3DS game or something?
Uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth.
It's a free-to-play Switch game? Oh, is that what it was? It's like I thought it sounded familiar.
To freely traverse this vast world.
So it was free to play?
Clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air.
I wonder if this will be free to play.
Beat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted.
Is this how the
from
first
ninja
game played? Like, just like this?
gum. You can even summon buddies with gum ninjutsu.
Honestly, it doesn't look
Unleash
terrible.
Powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2.
The first part, that's
Uncharted
just like
Planet,
worded so
launches
strangely.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK
Remind me when that
Challenge
comes out. I might look into it.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2. The limited time DK Challenge.
Limited
event.
time. They love doing stuff like this, don't
Take
they?
on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Nah, I'm good.
Completing them,
Nope.
you can earn and enjoy
No.
digital challenge
Oh, here's
cards.
all the hardest
And
parts
if you
of
have
Donkey Kong Country for you to
Bonanza,
embarrass
you can
yourself
attempt even more
with.
challenges.
Nah, I'm good.
Try out one's geared for beginners. Or take on developer challenges for something with a
I will
bit
say though,
more
this is
fun.
actually a really interesting idea for other games as well. I would love to see them kind of
Rediscover Donkey
do this
Kong
for
games, play
some of their other
challenges,
stuff.
and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the
Collecting
Nintendo
cards,
Switch
huh?
online app on the home menu.
I don't
of your
mind the
Nintendo
idea behind
Switch
it.
2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today.
Kind of sucks though if you start late and they keep releasing these kind of ideas with other games. You'll never be able to collect the cards for this one ever
Limited-time
again.
Collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins,
She looks so ridiculous as
super
Luigi.
mushrooms, question blocks, and more.
I felt that the Switch needed an achievement system as well. If Switch rolled out achievements, I would actually get into it. Because any console that starts fresh, ground up with achievements, I'd start working on it right now. The reason I don't care about trophies or achievements anymore, they've been around for decades. Kind of once you fall behind, that's it.
Creators of Vampire Survivors.
And there really are a lot of old news announcements
The
here.
latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, cast a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, has this been announced before?
Players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the
Oh.
start of a match, players don't battle
Interesting.
directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to
Oh.
earn points.
Well, that's kind of
Each
lame.
time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top two players. Who will be the final survivor?
It's kind of silly though when you
More
can't
than
see
20
the other
characters
players.
from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked
I have no
in
idea what
spot
series that is,
play.
by the way.
Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer control.
Revoke my weeb card, I guess.
Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures.
It's a hugely popular
Defy the
source
will
for
of the
anime.
gods to
Yeah,
save what
no, never heard of
remains
it.
humanity.
That just shows you how
Master
much I keep
brutal
up with
melee
anime today.
combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the
Message from
realms of the
Emberg's
living
cat.
and the dead.
Even the cat's not
Hero
impressed.
must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
Anything good so far? Well, aside from Steel Diver getting a sequel,
Enter a darkly
not too much
outdated
yet.
world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate.
Will they? So should I tell them that
P Complete Edition, which includes Overture,
we're getting a new
prequel
waivers?
expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Why the hell would you pre-order a
The
digital game
most
like that?
recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles.
I know, yeah.
Hordes of demons
Isn't it
and
interesting
epic bosses. Pull off
how I
stylish
told
attacks,
people about Steel Diver
dodge
2
and
as Nintendo is telling me to not
weapons
tell
and
lies?
skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both
Nintendo
TV mode
Switch 2
and
re-release
handheld mode.
edition.
Plus additional content such as battle tracks.
Switch is
character
always playing
colors,
catch-up.
And Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Read your game that's been out for years.
Mystical era, deep in Japan's past. 6 souls.
Another re-release. That's just fantastic.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
Slightly unexpected re-release, though.
I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
Have we literally like seen anything new and surprising though, other than Ninjala 2, which is like whatever? Come on, Nintendo, let's pick up the pace here. We're halfway through. It's literally all stuff we've known about already, or old games getting ported to Switch.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Well, there you go. There were a lot of people asking for something Xenoblade. I'm sure you were not expecting just a Switch 2 edition, though.
Resolution in TV mode or full HD in handheld
Well, that's
mode.
nice. 60 frames. Just get the better performance out there.
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
I'm happy for the Xenoblade fans.
Not only that,
It makes me slightly want to play the first Xenoblade Chronicles again.
but you can travel
Wave
on a
race?
high-speed vehicle in the first
There we
game.
go. That's as close as we're getting.
Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's
Can we just
also a
buy
variety
the games
of other
individually,
content
though?
added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
Yeah, you definitely do. I would love to play the
Digital
first one
version
again.
of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Oh my
and
god, the
upgrade
meme
pack
is
will be
real.
Available later today.
It's so
The physical
funny.
version launches on July 30th.
Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch
The
2
Nintendo
Edition.
Switch 2 editions
God
of
almighty.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available.
I was
on the
saying
disc
it
shown on
all
screen.
today, and it like, there it is. I say it is a joke, and they're like, no, it's real.
Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
Hopefully it's like not 4 and it's just like some kind of brand new thing. Because I don't want to have to play 2 and 3.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動
Yeah, I don't think they're going back to a style like X.
これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
It looks exactly like Xenoblade, which I guess is a good thing for most people.
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実
I was kind of hoping for something a little different.
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が分かった。
It's looking like it's going to be a giant 100-hour open world RPG. Considering all the mounts and stuff.
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
Well, it's probably twice the size of previous Xenoblades, if I had to assume.
兄上
Yeah, I think I'm just done with the series. I'd rather just play Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, if I'm going to spend that much time in one of these games. At least that one. I just love the aesthetic in that game. Some of the best skyboxes out there. So, with a title like that, that feels like prequel.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning.
Okay. So I don't have to play. Alright. I mean, that makes me slightly more interested. If I don't have to give a crap about the story of the first 3 games.
Please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island.
Oh my,
home to all
woohoo,
kinds
here we
of
go.
sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets.
That's a terrible title. That's so confusing. That feels like every other title they've ever released for these kind of games.
There are 12
Switch is
sports
back.
to choose
Here we go.
from, all with
I mean, sorry,
intuitive
Wii is
motion
back.
controls. Let's go over them.
You mean to tell me you guys aren't nostalgic for a little bit of waggle fun?
For the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis. Aim for the center
Now,
of
give
the
me
target
online
and let that
multiplayer
arrow fly.
with
In
table tennis.
archery.
I'll be there.
Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot
Oh my
to
god,
score
basketball looks
in
miserable to play with motion
basketball.
controls.
Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one
Oh
thumb
my
and your
god.
opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling.
This has to have online multiplayer. Day 1 purchase. We're going for #1 world ranking in thumb wrestling.
Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around.
Please
freely
don't
in
tell me this is what they're going to waste time with in the treehouse. They totally are. They totally are showing this in treehouse.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope.
That looks so
You can
ridiculous.
create and play as a sportsmate.
Just get a real jump rope at that point. Thanks, Gabe. Thank you for that resub. Thumb wrestling all the way. That's
Enjoy
by far the
playing all
highlight.
kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd.
No mention of online, by the way.
Begin later today
So
on
that's a no-go
Nintendo
for me.
eShop.
What are you gonna do? Thumb wrestle yourself?
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Yes, yes.
Before the
They are
match,
going
let's
hard
go
in the
over
thumb
rules.
wrestling.
Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
They should just make an entire game with nothing but thumb
You'll
wrestling.
need this to claim victory.
Oh my god, this looks
Here's to a great
ridiculous.
thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves, just like this. Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away.
So what would prevent you from holding your thumb like
right.
a little closer to the controller and kind of cheating that way? There's no way you'd normally hold your finger that high up.
Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait, wait, wait.
I'm sorry though, but playing this against like AI opponents would just be like, you gotta play this against a person.
Okay, thumb started to sparkle.
You know what I love about this Nintendo Direct though? This is really bringing back like the mid-2000s cringe as hell Nintendo E3 presentations we used to see.
It's okay. Everything's fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's
They are spending way too long on this. That's what the cringe is off the
Oh, I got
charts.
deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah. I lost.
Yeah, time to start doing thumb
Please wait a
exercises.
little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Yes, please, come on. Alright, so Rhythm Heaven and that's sports resort game.
The land
Probably
ruled
going to
by
be in the
dragons.
treehouse, I'd imagine.
The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
We still got, there's no way they're spending, it's probably half an hour per game, maybe 20 minutes per game, so they probably have 1 or 2 more treehouse-worthy games.
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen.
I feel like we've been seeing this RuneScape game like every single presentation this E3.
Amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons.
You know, this is probably going to be a really fun game.
Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September.
But I'm not sure I'm going to try that.
Get on board for these games.
Okay.
Customize your own avatar.
Okay.
And play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Party Land.
Please, Nintendo, you're just giving the haters fuel.
40 character-themed minigames. And
The Sony ponies and Xbots right now are popping off.
there are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch.
What a great way to
and
end Party
Nintendo
Month.
Switch, October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
We knew they had to show Star Fox. You know what? They're probably just going to show Star Fox at the treehouse. Oh boy. I don't know about this. We're running out of potential games that they could show at treehouse.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Well, I don't got to play a demo. I'm going to get it anyway.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
Well, the frame rate looks at home on the Switch.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD
What?
2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
No.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals.
Okay, that's it. I mean, it doesn't look anything like a Final Fantasy game. It just looks like yet another pixel slop game, but whatever. I'm paying attention.
Now Rain, a knight of grand
I'm here just like, alright, another pixel game. Let's get to the next one.
to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions.
What? This is a free-to-play mobile game.
From other worlds
This is free-to-play mobile.
down monsters.
Yeah, this is not a pay-to-play game.
The truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold. Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd.
Yeah, we need to know more about that. That's kind of weird.
Weird, whimsical world is waiting.
That's kind of odd.
Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle.
You can summon characters from other Final Fantasy games. Now there's a catch with that.
Robot frogs
Something's different.
Potato have in common nothing, other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course.
Pikuniku.
Of curious
I don't think I'm familiar with the first one for
their
that.
own problems
This
and
looks cute.
puzzles to solve.
What the heck was this originally on?
Beneath this
Switch?
seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance by
It's the
using
Brave
Piku's
XVS app game.
surprising abilities. Help solve the people's
Yeah, if
problems
any of you
in
find out more about Final
surprising
Fantasy
and
Resonance, let me know.
downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
You gotta launch that sooner, by then everybody will forget about it.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure.
We're gonna actually get gameplay? Looks like it.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it!
Wait, Vinyl, you're saying that's literally a pre-existing mobile app Final Fantasy game? They're just porting it to consoles now?
And that's not all.
It's a shutdown app game.
Synthesize two
Wait, that's
monsters to
Brave
create the powers
Exvius?
of
That's what
life.
Brave Exvius looked like? I don't think I ever really looked into what the heck that looked like.
Take on the most fearsome of foes.
Interesting, okay.
With a team that's uniquely
Oh, it looked way worse, so they HD pixelified it, obviously. But it's the same game, just
Adventure is calling.
different visuals.
And it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters. The Withered World.
Same story and characters. As soon as they're like, oh, by the way, you can summon Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, I'm like, there's no way this is a mobile game. That's a very mobile thing to do. So everybody, I hate to tell you, don't get too excited. That Final Fantasy game is based off of an old, shut-down mobile game. They ain't telling you that in the trailer.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Alright, well, here's your Duskbloods bush.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
And that's all you get. There you go. Hope you're happy. Today. Darn. Closed network test. Good luck getting in on that.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an
How was
upcoming
that?
treasure hunting game.
Everybody.
Hey everyone, here is some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place.
I'm very
a
over
hideout
Splatoon.
ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual, that's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic.
Final Fantasy Resonance. Okay. Well, here's the good news, right? It's never cool when a previously online-only game gets shut down and you can never play it again. So the fact that like you're going to be able to play a previously unavailable Final Fantasy game, at the end of the day, it was a Final Fantasy
Looks
game.
like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights.
Preserved as an actual like single-player experience, I think is kind of neat. But that is a very deceiving trailer.
Get too close, they'll attack immediately.
They're trying to make that look like it's the next Octopath Traveler, but that's not what it is.
Go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed.
It's a turret.
Another
Just
that
call it a turret.
slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if
The one thing I admire about Nintendo trailers like this is they explain a game as though you've never played a video game in your life
Do
before.
not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes! this is tougher than it looks. But the Salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger.
No, they are absolutely ending this direct. First of all, we're not going to get Mario and Zelda. There's no way. It's one or the other. We are getting Zelda or Mario. I'm putting my bets on Zelda. I think they're ending with Zelda.
There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app,
they can save the entire direct with
see
that.
the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus,
Or the movie. That's true. I'm not gonna lie. Them just showing a trailer for the movie, like that would be pretty cool as well.
Announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya.
See ya in the next direct, and the direct after that, and the direct after that, and that.
So what did you think?
Because it's Splatoon.
Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it.
It's an adaptation of the first story from the first season of the now shut down Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. It's not a port or a remake. Pikmin again? No? Okay. Oh my god, the people in chat must be flipping out on the Nintendo channel. Yeah, these are just not games for me, boy, I'll tell you that much. Especially after playing, freaking whatchamacallit.
Awaken your power.
This is that Delta, and they retweeted Nintendo's post yesterday. Oh, so that's why people were anticipating it.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown.
I played Undertale, yeah. And I thought it was one of the most overrated games I've ever played in my life. I like the music, but I will never play Deltarune after playing Undertale.
Shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action.
I think if I played Undertale right when it came out, I would have felt differently about it, but like years and years and years of build up and hype and like, oh my god, this is one of the greatest games I've ever played, you gotta play it, and then I finally play it and I'm like, I don't see it. I think that had something to do with it as well.
And strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th.
I thought that was already out on Switch too, but whatever, that deserves to be on the Switch.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2.
There had better be Zelda at the end of this. There had better be.
On a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Sizzle reel already? Oh my god, we do only have 3 minutes left, there's no way. This one more thing had better be gargantuan. Yet another year of no wave race, by the way. You hate to see it. Bowser Eternia remaster? Was that previously announced? Rumors only? Okay. Everbloom. More friend slop, farming slop. $14 coming to Switch 2 is pretty neat. Because that seems like the perfect game to play in handheld mode.
The battle of light and darkness.
Alright, hold up. We ain't going to one more thing yet.
Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse
3 collections?
Pixar worlds.
So it's not 3 games, it's 3 collections. That's so intimidating.
And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Man, who the hell has the cloud version?
These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2, October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations.
I'm so
Kingdom
overwhelmed.
Hearts Collection 1 through 3 also launches October 8th.
I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I don't understand.
Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind.
There's way too much numbers and, like, I can't comprehend what this even is at this point. I guess it's just like every Kingdom Hearts game is the best way of putting it. I'm not a big enough Kingdom Hearts fan to know if we're watching a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer right now or not. I have no idea. This could be a cutscene from a 30-year-old game for all I know. Oh, it is Kingdom Hearts 4, okay. Man, it's crazy that it still looks like a pre-rendered cutscene. If the gameplay really is going to look like that, though, that would be impressive. The engine they're using does look pretty decent. Wow. It has a really good transition from like cutscene style into actual gameplay. Very cinematic. It almost feels like too good to be true.
How was that?
You're not ending on that.
Is our last announcement.
Yes, yes.
Please take a look.
I feel like they showed us Kingdom Hearts 4 to soften the blow on this one. Uh-oh.
Long ago, there was a land
Alright.
called Hyrule.
Time for Ocarina of Time remake.
Supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small...
Oh, it could be the movie trailer, you're right.
Within it,
No, it's a game.
an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion.
They better show
and
gameplay.
they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Why does this feel like a movie trailer, though? Okay, it's not a movie trailer. That narration just throws you off. Man, the rumors about this being split into 2 games might be true, though. That's it? Come on, you gotta show something. Gold logo, though, looks cool. You know, I appreciate the fact that they're not calling it a remake or a remaster. That's it.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2.
This year? It's coming out this year, and that's all you're going to show
Will be
us?
announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America.
Well, at least it's confirmed. Heavily suspected, right? Like, not... Would have been a shocker if the rumors weren't floating around for months. Yeah, that better not be October. I think it's going to be December, November, December.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new.
Yeah, like Wave
trailers,
Race.
I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself.
I still feel like they should have done a sizzle reel of gameplay. Just like a quick, like, just 5-10 seconds of Ocarina of Time HD remake game, definitive edition, Nintendo Switch 2 edition gameplay would have been perfect.
We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con,
I don't think it's going to be in the
we'll have
Treehouse.
game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play.
Only major things Kingdom Hearts 4 and
Thanks for
Zelda.
watching.
I think so,
I'm
right?
really
Are we
looking
forgetting
forward to
anything?
sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live.
And Hello Kitty. Don't forget Hello
Over
Kitty.
to you, team.
Yeah, that Duskbloods trailer was... They were better off not even showing it. They were better off just continuing to build on the hype and just, like, keep quiet.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan, and Rob.
Star Fox, of course.
We're here to talk about
We're gonna
Star Fox,
we're gonna see
coming
Star
out June
Fox.
25th.
I'm not sure I'm
It is
gonna
a
watch this whole thing.
cinematic shooter.
We're gonna see Star Fox. We're gonna see Rhythm Heaven. All this does is just spoil the game.
And then we'll go into the
Like, do we really need to watch the first
Dan, why don't you take us
40 minutes of the game that you're gonna play anyway?
Out here in this new cinema scene.
It's gonna ruin it.
The Star Fox Bridge, Bridge of the Great Fox, which is the base for the Star Fox team. The team is just coming out of their VR training session.
Are we forgetting anything?
And
Kingdom Hearts 4 gameplay, I think, was probably one of the bigger things. Everybody's been waiting for that forever.
The engineer science.
I said they were showing that to soften the blow of the Ocarina of Time trailer, or whatever came afterwards, because they knew they weren't going to show gameplay, and they were like, all right, we can't end on just
What has
that.
happened during their training session is they're getting a call from General Pepper, who's the head of the Corneria Defense Force.
I really hope it doesn't play like Breath of the Wild. I want it to be a little bit more classic, just like Ocarina.
Situation, which we'll see as we answer this call. I think we're going to go straight into the campaign here, and when you start the campaign, you're going to be able to select between easy and normal difficulty mode. You can also unlock the expert difficulty mode, which we'll talk about in more detail later. You unlock that.
Oh, is that how Duskbloods works? There's different characters you select
We're
from?
going to start with normal because that's what most people
Is
are
that what
familiar
that rat
with.
was?
And you
One
can
of the
also,
characters?
before each mission, select single player, co-op a local, or co-op game share, which we'll do more about co-op later. Let's go straight into single player, and this is another kind of cinema scene where you can see the cinematic storytelling.
Incoming hail from General Pepper. Priority 1.
And as you mentioned, these cutscenes aren't new, so they expand upon what we already know about the franchise, or like the game this is based off of.
little on edge.
They do a really good job of showcasing each member's unique personality.
When do I think we'll see the new Mario game reveal? Well, it definitely won't be at the Game Awards because Nintendo hates Jeff Keighley.
Falcon's goofing off in the background.
So probably the first direct of next year would be my guess.
In these different scenes are also have a lot of detail that I think will reward keen observation.
Well, I think the big news is that they've just confirmed that Ocarina of Time remake is real, because it was a lot of speculation and rumors. It wasn't confirmed. So just getting it confirmed is nice.
well, we gotta have some decorations here. But yeah, General Pepper here is pretty desperate.
But yeah, I'm struggling to think of something crazy that they showed other than Kingdom Hearts 4 gameplay and Zelda. That was pretty much it. Right?
Here the our wing fighters are going to launch out of the...
I don't think we're forgetting anything.
Head down to Corneria, where we'll again see some more details.
The thumb game, yeah, the thumb, that was ridiculous. But you know what, I kind of liked how much they lingered on that, because it really gave me flashbacks to old school Nintendo E3 presentations. Oh, that's right, the new Xenoblade, we can't leave that out. No, that's big for a lot of people, getting a new one confirmed, and HD ports of the first 3 games.
Yeah.
That was definitely the third biggest thing.
So Corneria is the main planet, the jewel of the Lilas system. Most of the inhabitants.
Dragon's Dogma 2 DLC.
Details on the R-wings as they enter the atmosphere.
Yeah, that was pretty. I might be interested in double dipping on that and starting fresh, because I was really enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2.
Check it out. Going through a quick
I love the world exploration in that game. That was great.
This in different ways. Our wing is unfolding in a very dramatic fashion here. A lot of detail.
But like you mentioned, Dan, it's got the detail that adds that personality, and it's the personality of those characters that they added to their own vehicles. So it's like even their outfits too, they really outline their personality, and the role within the team.
Oh, absolutely. And if you look really closely, you can even see.
What do you guys think of these Star Fox designs?
On these vehicles, there's just a lot of detail and love put into these.
Yeah, especially as you keep playing through the stages too, like you'll see that wear and tear also.
All this is doing is just spoiling what it's going to be like when we play it, but I mean, we played Star Fox 64 before, right?
Flight plan here,
5 times already, on different versions.
Kind of focus on what you need to do, which is shoot down bad guys. You've got your laser, which has single shots and also charge shots that can
Water looks nice.
To the enemies, and by doing that, it'll hit them for sure. But also you can
How cool would this have been though if the characters, the portraits were just like hand puppets, like a Muppet?
Keep an eye out for as you
that would have been such a cool aesthetic.
Times when your wingmen get in danger and saving them.
I like the music.
And if you don't, they get shot down.
Yes. They can get shot down. You can also shoot them yourself, so you need to be careful of that.
Please don't do that.
No friendly fire.
No friendly fire.
You can see, even though we're kind of going through the city, there's a lot of different routes you can take, different enemies, different things to fly.
It actually does look pretty nice.
Use the bomb.
But I feel like we shouldn't be watching this. Like, this is just going to spoil what we feel when we finally play the game when it comes out.
This is, like you mentioned, it's worth keeping.
All right, the one thing I'm most impressed with here is the music. I think the music sounds pretty
They
cool.
will provide helpful information.
Epic.
Pepe is very good at giving you a heads up of the environment, what's coming, whether braking would be a good idea, accelerating.
Yeah, if there's enemies coming up behind you, he'll warn you.
And here we go. Falco lining up enemies for you.
Falco's didn't do his
malfunction.
System check, and so he got in a little bit of trouble there. But I bailed him out. It's gonna be fine.
I'm most excited to play the online in this. I think the online's going to be a lot of fun.
Do a barrel roll. Of course, barrel rolls will also deflect lasers, which is kind of a nice thing when you got a bunch of them coming at you.
Those archways make for a good obstacle.
Falco? No.
I'm going to switch
It's all
to
about
mouse
Slippy.
targeting here to just have a little fun flying through these. You can also shoot in this mode.
Like, maybe we'll see the console of the R-Wing here. Nice little detail.
Yeah. It's pretty immersive. I'm also going to crash in this one.
Oh, gosh.
We didn't want to
Oh, man, he just phased through that rock.
See this other boss, but
Alright, well.
have a lot of fun with that mode, and adds to
At least you know they're playing it live.
different variety of ways to play it.
Oh,
I didn't shoot Pepe.
really low on energy.
It's okay.
They have way too many people talking for this presentation, by the way.
Okay.
No, you're good.
It should just be 2 people.
Star Fox specifically is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game. That's how like Dan is able to use the mouse controls, which is kind of a nice perk, especially when you're trying to get more precision shots.
And that transition is very seamless,
Yeah.
as you noticed. You can switch
Oh, was he using the motion there?
whenever
Maybe he was.
appropriate to you.
Yeah, and here we've transitioned into all-range mode, which is a little bit bigger battlefield here. There are borders. If you hit the border, it'll turn you around automatically. But it allows us to fly all the way around this guy and see him from different angles and shoot him from different angles, which is kind of fun because he's got a lot of different parts on him. You can shoot his
Frame rate is dipping here and there. I just noticed the frame rate drop there.
And just, you know,
A little
basically
bit.
have fun with him, but we're not going to take too long.
Overall, though, it looks pretty
Gave you an
smooth.
advantage picking that because now it's just a sitting target.
Well, I've fought him a few times, so he was not as bad as he thought he was.
Yeah, then I'm talking over them, so it's literally 5 people. I'm just like part of the team over there, apparently. I just gotta scream and talk as loud as I can.
Yeah,
Blend right in.
You can experiment with that and have fun with the different bosses and find different ways to fight them.
Dan likes to play with his food.
How about you?
They are definitely not showing Ocarina of Time in this. There's no way. There's no way. It's going to be Star Fox, Rhythm Heaven, the stupid thumb wrestling, and that'll probably be it.
Depending on what you do.
I would assume 3 or 4 games at the most.
You can go
They would have
different
mentioned Zelda being here if they were.
Since we didn't go through the arches, we're going to be going to Medio.
Hmm.
There are alternate paths that might.
I do kind of wish that they would have told us what would be here, though.
Levels, so Medio is fine because that's where we wanted to go, and this is where we're going to show some of the alternate controls. I'm going to pass it over to Gab and Teresa as we go through this cinema scene.
For sure. And as we get prepped, here's a
impressive work, Star Fox. Enemy forces are.
And once again, you can see that additional storytelling through smaller things like body language, facial expressions. Yeah.
Lectures.
Lectures.
Lectures from Peppy,
Lectures, but the way like, he's like rolling his
I don't like the way
eyes,
Peppy looks.
Like he doesn't care. You can get a really good idea of who
But this will probably be a good time to call it. I don't
cares.
think. I mean, we're literally sitting here watching the start of Star Fox that we're all going to be playing. Well, those of us that are going to get it. We're going to be playing this next month anyway. Like, why do you need to watch somebody else play it? This is literally the start of the game. I definitely don't need to see this in order to know if I want it or not.
And now we have found mysterious energy.
So,
in the asteroid.
I'm going to call it there and go make breakfast and go about my day. But overall, that direct, for me personally, it was like a...
Their personalities shine.
They're just too many old game port remat. Like, it was just...
We have opened up the path to Medio, but because
The Ocarina being confirmed kind of saved it for me, but no gameplay was an odd choice considering it comes out this year.
That the Joy-Con 2 controllers get split between the players.
I'd say
So
just
one
because
player
Zelda
pilot,
got
the other
confirmed a
player
5 out of 10
plays as
for
the
me if I
runner.
had to number rate it.
So we're gonna go ahead here and
Xenoblade doesn't
controllers.
do as much for me as other people. Kingdom Hearts 4, I haven't even beat Kingdom Hearts 1, so take that for what you will, right? So how do I get excited for 4? I'm happy for the Kingdom Hearts fans, though. But yeah, very below average direct, for sure.
And as you're loading the screen,
Maybe next direct we get some exciting new announcements. It was just way too many. Like, here's this 5-year-old game coming to Switch 2. Here's a definitive edition, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, $10 upgrade pack that you got to buy to play this game. It's just too much of that stuff.
Thanks, Dan.
Anyway,
Why?
you guys have a good rest of your day. That is officially the end of E3 season.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's ever heard that before.
Sadly.
What did you do?
So we got
Don't worry about it.
Game Awards to look forward to at the end of the year, and that's pretty much it for big announcements, probably.
Wait a minute.
They didn't mention anything about Ocarina platform, but I would imagine Switch 2 only. But overall, I would say this was a fairly disappointing E3 season. There were not a ton of huge, shocking, surprising announcements, I gotta say. Not to be a downer, but I have a hard time remembering how last year's E3... hold on. I cannot speak with these people yapping. I mean, that is just... Jesus. 4 people talking behind me. I can't remember how last year was. You know, they kind of blend together year after year, but I don't remember an E3 this disappointing in a long time. I don't know about you guys. I call it E3. It's just easier to call it. What are we going to call it? Summer Game Fest? Like, this isn't Summer Game. You know what I mean. I just say E3 because you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this was probably one of the most, like, uneventful E3s ever. I don't know if any of you feel that way. I'm sure some people don't. There's probably a lot of people that were like, oh, I can't wait for that. Yeah, I mean, there were, at least for me, the games that were announced, there were not a ton of like jaw-dropping announcements this year. Yeah. Some good stuff. I obviously can't remember everything that we saw over the past week, but just makes you miss the days of like the actual E3s and the show floors, and yeah. We got to let it go one day, right? Spyro, yeah, Spyro was one of, actually you're right, Spyro was probably one of the biggest announcements this E3, because that's a classic series that's been waiting 18 years for a proper follow-up. So it's really cool to have that confirmed. I just wish, I'm just floored that we didn't get, you know how Nintendo usually does a trailer for a new Zelda game, right? Like you start with the cutscene, and then you just give us like 5 to 10 seconds of just a quick montage of awesome looking, quick cut gameplay. Like, how could they not do that? That's crazy to me. They definitely fumbled that one. Anyway, have a good rest of your morning. I'll see you guys later tonight. I'll definitely be attempting to stream later today. We'll be doing, I don't know, maybe this is the stream where I finish up Battle for Naboo and Carmageddon 64. Two wonderful games on the N64. Have a good rest of your afternoon. Thanks for watching here with me. We give the real takes here, right? No fake Nintendo fanboy excitement here. You get the real takes. Have a good one.